Hello, Ty at Landscape Lighting Pro here to talk to you today about how to reset and program the timer control inside of your nightscaping transformer. Now, something to note that's important before we get started is that nightscaping transformers can have different timers inside of them. They all look a little similar, but the telltale way to figure out what kind of timer you have is to simply open up the panel and take a look at the configuration of the button arrangement. Now, if the timer you're looking at matches the one we're looking at right now, then perfect. Keep watching and we'll get into it. If not, no worries. Please feel free to exit back to the main or to our other videos and find the one that matches your timer so you can watch that and follow along to get yours reset and all set up. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do to reset this is have a paper clip to hit this reset button right here. When you hit that, it will zero everything out to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock a.m. Now, to get the time, the year, the date, all the programs set up here, you're going to hit the setup button once. And you'll see calendar right here. Go ahead and hit enter. And you have your up and your down buttons right here to start getting everything set up right. So the year is 2018. We'll scroll up to 2018, hit enter. The month is August, so scroll to August, hit enter, and today is the 16th. So scroll up to 16, hit enter. Now here we have the clock set up, you hit enter, and it is currently 1:15 p.m. You note the AM and PM over here on the left, so you can get that right. So 1 p.m., hit enter to get the hour set up, and then we have the minutes. Scroll up to 1:15. For us, we'll hit enter, and that's that. Now we have daylight savings. So you can opt to have daylight savings turned off. If you live somewhere that doesn't have daylight savings, that's great, you can turn it off. But we live in Utah where we do have daylight savings, so we'll opt to have that on. When you see on displayed here, you press enter. Now time, so the zone, this is a little interesting because this is astronomical. It does adjust itself throughout the year to whatever time the sun is setting. So for the zone, we have a north, central, and south. If you look at this little image right here, this helps display what that looks like. So for us in Utah, we are in that central zone. So we will go ahead and put in central. Dawn is at 6:30 a.m. So we go ahead and enter that in. And dusk takes place at 7:44 p.m. So we go ahead and hit that. And then, of course, we need to save all of this at the end. So hit enter when you see save. Okay, that is how you get your time and everything set up and programmed. Now, to get your on-off times, your on-off programs for turning your lights on and off in the evening, you go ahead and you hit the setup button twice. 1, 2. Now we have program 1 on. We select that, press enter. Yep, we're going to set that up. So it's a little hard to tell, but right here you'll see all the days of the week flashing. You want to have all days of the week flashing, so you're selecting all of them. That way they all turn on, turn off every day. Enter. Then we're going to select when we want our lights to turn on. And we want our lights to turn on at dusk, at sunset. So when you see dusk flashing, you hit enter. And yes, dusk is at 7:44. Now, I hit that button a little quick, but after you have your on time set up, now you see it says program 1 off. And before I hit that enter button, the days of the week were flashing again. Make sure you select all days of the week. And then after you hit enter for days of the week, you'll see the time flashing when you want your lights to turn off. You could have your lights run all night and have them turn off at dawn, at sunrise, or if you want to have a specific time, you scroll through to time using your arrows and hit enter on time. For us, we're going to go ahead and have our lights turn off at midnight, at 12 a.m. You could have them turn off later, 2 a.m., 3, 4, whatever suits you. For our purposes, we'll have it be 12 a.m. So that, select the hour, and then now the minutes, select those, you press enter, and it's saved. That is how you get that set up. Make sure you press enter when you see the save. Now you could have other programs, but for our purposes, we're just going to have that one program. If you get back to the main menu, you hit setup. And there you go. Now it's important to note that this timer, everything is automatically set up. That's why it says auto right there. If you want to manually turn your lights on and off for some reason, all you have to do is close that panel like it should be, and you press it in. Right now the lights are off. If you want to manually turn them on, now they're on. You hear that click when you push this button in? That's how you turn them on. Now if your lights are on and you want to turn them off for whatever reason, you just do the same thing. Once your timer is set up, it'll automatically cycle through. So when it's time to turn on, they'll turn on. When it's time to turn off, they'll turn off. This is just how you manually turn them on and off, is by pressing this button. Well, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or need help, our team is always happy to come out and help our clients get their timers all set up how they like. And hopefully this video was helpful for you to get them set up yourself. Well, hey, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.